alewives arrived in the upper Great Lakes around 1940 through the Welland Canal. They remained largely unnoticed until the 1960s, when they dominated Lake Michigan, Huron, and Ontario. The alewife does not look like much of a threat. It is only 10 or so inches long, and definitely a prey fish, but beneath the scales, it is pure evil. Since sea lamprey were wiping out most of the lake trout, the alewives could flourish. Lake trout avoided eating them because they were basically junk food. And to top it all off, the alewives ate lake trout eggs. Alewives were discovered in Lake Erie in 1931, but nothing was done to control them. Without a stop, the population grew and grew, and then it became the people's problem. Mountains of dead alewives began to wash up on the beach shores. Bulldozers were used to clean up the beaches. There were enough alewives in the Great Lakes to wrap around the world 423 times. That's when they called me in. They said, "Howard, we need you to take over as director of the Department of Natural Resources. Fix the alewife problem and do it quick." Wow, what an opportunity. I knew what I had to do. I wanted to stock the Great Lakes full of coho and Chinook salmon. They are native to the Pacific Ocean, so it was a risky maneuver, but they are alewife-eating machines. The Bureau of Commercial Fisheries wanted to restore the lake trout to the lakes. But here's the thing. They are boring for anglers. It got off to a slow start, but once the Bureau of Commercial Fisheries moved out of Michigan and merged with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, I was free to do my work. On April 2nd, 1966, we released 650,000 coho salmon into the Plate River and Bear Creek, which flow into Lake Michigan. A year later, boom! Salmon fishery! The sight of a huge salmon jumping out of the water was dazzling for people from all over the U.S. Spring of 1967, we added Chinook salmon to the mix. Great Lakes fisheries now valued at $7 billion. For me, it was a dream come true. And as rapidly as it started, the salmon industry crashed. The number of Chinooks caught from 1986 to 1993 dropped 85%. Salmon that were caught kept getting skinnier and skinnier. Alewives were disappearing fast. The Chinooks and the cohos suffered because of it. They tried to play God. But no person can control nature. How could we possibly balance things out? We wanted the salmon to control the alewife population. We got our wish.